Take you out, give you a live look at the Seattle waterfront on this glorious Monday afternoon. Better shot than we had down in Tacoma, where you couldn't see anything. It's cloudy, but dry across a lot of western Washington today. At least you can see it here. South Sound, different story.
Yeah, so it's down that way that we had a lot more of the snow yesterday. So as we head into the evening, as that snow's trying to melt, it's going to start to interact with the atmosphere. And so you'll start to get a little more of that low fog start to develop, which is going to be around a lot more down that way because, of course, they got more of the snow. Up this way, cloud, it's going to be sticking around, but checking out those visibilities right now. If you have any family coming home or if you're going to be driving out here anytime soon, visibility is around a mile to two. Not undoable, or just definitely not anything that's too horrible if you're going to be trying to head out. But we do expect that that could become an issue, especially with some of the lighter winds that we have in place as we go into the night, only around 2 to 5 miles per hour. Visibility is farther north, a lot better in that optimal 10-mile range like you like to have it. Here we go again, South Sound, Olympia. You can see the thick cloud coverage, the fog that is setting in here as we head into the first part of the night here. Now we are expecting up farther north. We're still going to keep some of the snow around. Temperatures, though, are a bit cooler up this way as you get closer to Everett, and we expect that we're not going to see as much of that happening as far as some of the fog. Bellingham, cloudy skies, not as much of the fog or the snow either on the ground. It's going to be a quiet, cloudy, chilly evening, but it's up that way that we could see a few more showers ahead heading into the day tomorrow. Here in Seattle, maybe a sprinkle or two, but generally it looks like we are in store for a dry evening. Right now we're sitting at 38 degrees with that north wind coming in at 5. Right now at 40 in Renton, around 40 for Tacoma and in Olympia, 38 in Shelton, mid-30s up around Bellingham, and then the eastern side of the state. That air mass is still really cold, and we've been saved by the Cascades. 25 in Wenatchee, 27 right now in Ellensburg, but up around Winthrop, 9 degrees. It's going to be staying over that way, and eventually we're going to get the air mass to start to come more off of the Pacific, giving us a little bit of a warm-up as we go later on here into the next few days. Satellite and radar picture quiet. You got those few sprinkles around the south coast, and generally larger system there as you head across parts of northern California right now. High pressure still well off the coast, meaning that systems are still going to be able to drive over that, head down here across the western coast of North America and come here as we head on into western Washington. Now, a weak one comes in tomorrow, but it looks like generally it's just going to bring in a lot of cloudy skies for many of us. So here we go into the night. You're seeing that skies are remaining cloudy. Then we head on into more so tomorrow morning, and you start to see a few areas right here, Skagit and Whatcom counties, start to have some precipitation developing. It looks like up into the foothills we'll see maybe a mixture, but I think most of that is still up into the mountains of the Cascades with the better chances there. Lowlands, we're talking about all rain, pretty light rain at that, but this only extends, it looks like, down to around Snoqualmie Pass, around I-90, with some of the snow that we might get out of that. Then after that starts to break on down, we'll go on into tomorrow night and into Wednesday, and then it looks like more of a widespread chance of rain will be ahead, but going to take its time. 3 p.m., still pretty dry here across western Washington. By tomorrow night or heading into Wednesday night and Thursday, this is when we start to see this really come together. Front will start to move on through. Wide area of pretty substantial rain starting to work its way in through the area, and snow levels up around 2,000, 2,500 feet heading on into early Thursday morning. Going to help you out to keep that in the form of rain, but it's cooler behind that, and guess what? More rain and snow chances start to pop up for your Saturday and your Sunday. It looks like we'll see more of those heading on into Monday.